Okay, so my topic was heat loss and insulation. So here you can see I've made 3 models just to demonstrate that, and I'll talk through them now in time. So the first one was from the 1920s. This was a solid wall with no cavity, and it was 3 blocks wide. Then that evolved into what you can see here, which was in the 1980s, where we had a 100mm cavity, and it was filled with 50 millimeters of insulation, and there's 50mm for air to circulate. So as you can see, most air was left through here. That's where we had most of our heat loss. Okay, then this evolved into the mid 1990s and the early 2000s. And this is where we had 50mm of insulation, which we had in the original, but we also introduced polystyrene beads. This worked well and was an improvement, and this is what you see in most old houses where they try to reduce the amount of heat loss. They can just pump the walls. And as you can see here, this is how it's done. Drill holes into the wall, approximately 1 meter centres between them. And also we know that most of our heat leaves through windows and doors, so we just try to go to the points where most of that would take place. So that was in the early 2000s, and this is what we have in modern day. So this is where the cavity became much bigger, as you can see, and the cavity is now 250mm wide, which is 2.5 times wider than it was, and this is to allow for more insulation. Now, as you can see, the difference between this one now is that we don't have traditional insulation, but we have polystyrene beads, and this is to remove the air pockets that would have been left by insulation. So basically, these are my 3 models. I'm just going to talk through these with the students. Thank you.